priming his marginal area. And I've got to be honest, it's rather quiet. We mentioned the high pressure earlier on this morning, and it's continued. It's a real warm day, and yep, I think Nick's had enough. Very little has happened, and we don't have anything to report, sadly. Misha Bigo, the owner, came round about an hour ago. Had a chat, asked us how we got on last night, and we told him that Nick had caught one. But yep, he says don't worry though, they'll come. So you can't get better advice and confidence booster than off the gaffer. Catch you in a bit, folks. Okay then, 20 to 8, and we've just had our first piece of action since oh dear, since Nick's stunning common this morning. And as you can see, the trigger man slapping the cap down. He's not a happy bunny. Do you want to say a few words to the lovely people, mate?
Words cannot describe how I feel. And who knows, that could have been a...
He's just had an absolute one-toner, and I mean the right-hand rod is absolutely melted off. The fish came right up in the upper layers and virtually on the surface within minutes. He's played it all the way to the net, and the blooming hook's pulled, and he's absolutely gutted. And well, I don't want to make matters worse for you, mate, but the vortex after it parted your hook link was very impressive. Oh dear.
Yeah, now I'm in a bird nest.
It's called carp fishing, mate.
Yep.
But it's a gutter, innit, because we've waited so long for some more action. And as I said, it's just approaching 7:45 now. So that's the first bit of action since you're captured this morning at 5:45.
It was, yeah. Like I say, it felt like a decent fish, very slow, plodding.
Well, you could tell by the water it was moving, mate. It was a decent fish, but never mind, mate.
Yeah, it's,
Get the rod sorted, get it back out there.
yeah.
Plenty more time. Catch you in a bit, folks. Right then, it's just a minute past 8:30, and we've had a rig change, and I've respotted. The left-hand rod was I was using a naked choddy. I'm now presenting snowman rigs on all 3 rods. So the only way I can explain it, just as the shadow starts in the middle of the lake, I've got 2 rods, which is the left-hand rod and the middle rod, on quite a big baited area. Load of CM1 out there. The left-hander's got a pink tipper on it, CM1, and the middle rod's got a white kipper tipper. And the right-hand rod, that post is there. Oh, away. That post is there beyond the wicker fence. The bush there, if I can zoom in. There we go. I've peppered a load of CM1, and I've got a snowman presentation, as I said earlier, with a yellow CM1 pop-up on as my tipper, and they're all complementary little bags with I've just sliced up about 3 or 4 CM1 boilies, and we're all set for the second night of the session. Nick's still mulling over that lost capture. Now, rephrase that, the lost fish. It wasn't a capture, was it? He lost it. But you've just got to get on with it, because if you let things like that play in your mind, it'll just bug you for the length of time. It happens, it's called carp fishing. No one likes to lose fish, but it happens sometimes. So there we go, folks. I'm just going to pop the kettle on now and have a nice coffee and enjoy the rest of this daylight. It's quite quite pleasant now. The wind's dropped. I haven't got a thermometer, so I can't do an exact temperature reading, but I should say it's about 18-19 degrees still. It's quite warm. So hopefully one of them's going to rattle off in the night. I'm going to bag my first capture on Lord's Lake in 2013. Only time will tell. So if it does, we'll be in touch and we'll get it in the blog. Right then folks, it's 2:10 and the trigger man's in again, and it's his second fish of the session and it's a new PB, 41 pound 4 ounces, and that's an absolute minter of a common. It's got a gob on it that can easily take an orange. It's, well, he's been having liners all night. Well, we both have to be quite honest, and I've been lining me in the caravan, my new bivvy, and I'm thinking one of us has got to have a run in a minute, and all of a sudden it's just belted off. I've come down to assist Nick with the netting, and it's, well, I don't know who's more excited, mate, me or you?
Absolutely blown away, to be honest.
You know that one you lost earlier? Does it matter now?
That's gone, I've forgotten. It's really weird because I've been saying I've been priming a margin spot down there with a marker on, which is obviously on earlier footage.
Yep.
And I was saying to you, wasn't I? I've never seen so much cloud from the fish rooting on the bottom, and I couldn't make my mind off whether it was carp or catfish.
Yeah, I didn't mention that earlier. We popped round several times today. Sorry, yesterday. What am I on about? It's now Monday morning, isn't it? And there was something. Well, either one fish or a group of fish, but it was absolutely just. There was patches of clay being kicked up on the Nick.
I just thought, well, I'm going to keep applying the bait every hour, and I was going back round and priming it, and
one slipped up, mate.
Yep. So it's obvious it wasn't a cat.
No.
Oh, absolutely elated.
It looks massive this side of the camera, mate.
Amazing.
41 pounds and 1 ounce. Right, mate. Let's get some nice stills.
Yeah. Absolutely elated.
Congratulations, mate.
Cheers, pal.
Well, it's 27 minutes past 5, and things are just getting better for Mr. Rudge, the trigger man. Look at that. 47.5 pound of albino cat. Same rod. It hasn't been down there an hour, and I've had the call, Matt, can you come and help me? He's had the fish on for a good 15-20 minutes. You could tell it was a cat straight away. The fight was immense, and I've just put the net under it for him. Absolutely stunning fish. Apologies for the filming, because we're in and out of focus here, folks. That's due to the camera struggling in poor light conditions, but it's been a fantastic start to your week's angling, mate.
It has. Apologies for not being able to hold this thing, but they're a bit like snakes.
Yeah. Incidentally, this is only the second ever catfish Nick's ever caught. One was a 31 pounder from a venue we used to fish in Burton-on-Trent called Bears Lake, and the second one is the one he's holding now. But this is a pleasure to be on the bank to see this, because I've never seen an albino cat either. I've seen a few on the website, but I've never seen one in the flesh, so to speak. So fantastic, mate. You're having an absolutely dream start to your week's fishing here at Lord's.
Cheers, mate.
And you're doing a fine job at holding it, mate. You're doing well there.
I mean, I'll be honest, it feels heavier than 47, but...
It does, mate. But immaculate condition. But the fight was immense, wasn't it, Nick?
Yeah, yeah. I've never had anything fight like that. Never.
They're very special, mate, catfish, when it comes to fighting. They're, if you can find a harder fighting fish in the British Isles, let me know.
Oh, I'm just going to put it down a bit.
And I say that, even though we are in France, but You know what I'm trying to say, folks. They're one mean fighting machine.
Oh, definitely. And you can see the evidence in the mat.
Oh yes. We've got a bit of poo.
Yep.
Oh, and it stinks. Christ.
Yep.
There you go, folks. That's
Poo or pellets.
that just shows you how easily digestible the old trigger is.
Yep.
Absolutely all over the place. But that's an immaculate fish, mate. Right then.
Need some cleaning as well.
Yeah, we're going to. Yes, you're right there. We're going to give this fish the respect it deserves. We'll get some. Well, we've got two choices. We've got Croyston's Clinic, or we've got the Carp Care Kit by Corda. Either way, we're going to just
Give it some tender loving care.
give this fish some antiseptic on the hook wound, and then we'll get some stills, mate.
Yep.
But well done, mate.
Cheers.
All right, mate.
Thank you very much.
Nice.